God. It's the D-pad. I'm Rick.
I'm John. Hi.
That's John.
This is Hops.
This is Hops.
He's a plant with little to no agency.
I mean, to be fair, most plants have literally no agency.
This is a fireball. He's got curves for eyes.
He does. Very happy. Fireball's
I guess
very
he's
happy.
Yeah.
Very happy dude.
I love burning shit.
Should be one and done there. Nope. Okay. I guess it did just use something on me. I wasn't paying attention to what it used. Oh, yeah. That setback with White Claw really spooked me. It didn't help either that White Claw was my strongest Pokemon not weak to water. So it was helpful for getting through the areas with water Pokemon. So that wasn't great. Wasn't thrilled with that. I really should put somebody else out front to get some levels at the start here. It is tempting to. It's hard to decide between Rattata and Unknown in terms of.
I truly don't think
they're probably both going to get replaced, but
I can look up the.
What are the base stats compared?
Base stats, yeah, for like Raticate.
I know that Unknown is junk, but
yeah, no, I'll look. Unknown base stats.
Bulbapedia. I guess we're
okay. There. Those are his base stats.
48 with 72 and attack and
red,
spell.
orange, red, orange, red, red.
Yeah, is that just for? I don't think that they have different base stats based on their letter.
I don't think they do.
So it's got better attack than other
stuff.
stuff.
If they do, on average, it would be the same.
Oh, right. Pokemon Center's right here, too.
So now if I do Raticate, Gen 4 stats. If this is right, it's better. Let's see.
Okay.
Raticate, Pokemon. I want stats for Gen 4.
Man, our audio always looks so low.
It's red, orange, red, red, orange,
yellow.
Let
me see the numbers. I remember the numbers. Okay, so that is...
It's better.
A little bit better. It is much faster.
Yeah.
It is otherwise a little bit better than an Unknown, which is a little depressing, honestly.
Well, here, I took a screenshot of the Unknown, right? So
yeah.
48.
Yeah, 48s and 72s.
48s and 72s, that's it. Whereas... Where the fuck did it go?
Yay, old Rod that I probably won't
Raticate
use.
is absolutely better.
Yeah.
50. All of its 48s are better than 48, and all of its 72s are way better.
Yeah, special attack is the only one that's not as good.
Right, and you're not going to have Eradicate doing a lot of, emotional shit.
Yeah, all right. Oh, boy. Who are you? How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? For right now, just $1 million. No. You don't want it? Then scram shoe. And if I say yes... He's all like, oh, you don't have any money? Fuck you, little loser. That badge. It's from Violet City. You beat Faulkner?
Yeah, man. To a pulp.
And then I beat up every other bird I saw.
Bird keeper.
Even my own.
Peter. Pidgey.
Actually tempted to stick this one out a little bit.
Yeah, you can handle it. I would be very surprised if Pidgey's got something up his sleeve. I mean, it is stab tackle, but so are you, so
yeah,
you're going to probably be okay.
Come on, crit. Nope. Yay!
The opposite.
Benefit of tackle being used by your opponent.
Which is weird, because I didn't realize tackle didn't have 100 accuracy.
Yeah, 95.
Yay,
Sweet.
Michelob!
You did it, buddy.
Wait, what level does he actually evolve?
In like the 20s, I think.
What level, bro?
Oh you know what? I'm not going to be able to use Fireball very much in this cave. Let's just get Fireball some love here.
Sure. Okay, Rattata evolves.
I am going to catch a Zubat in here more than likely.
Statistically, yes.
I mean, unless I fuck up the catch, right?
Eradicate, when leveled up at Oh, wait, no. Level 20.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I thought it was right around 20.
So that's not, like, super duper far away.
It's only 14 levels.
Yeah, for you, it's
13
far,
levels.
Yeah. I was looking at Fireball when I said that, and I was like, actually, wait.
Oh, Spearow.
How did this happen to me?
Keep lighting them up.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to see how long it's going to take me to drive home.
Oh, yeah.
So that I can stay as long as possible and not miss Heather's birthday.
Let's say, yeah, you got like maybe what, like this episode or so?
No, I got another 30 minutes, maybe more.
All right. Probably one more episode after this then.
Yeah. I'm not dying to get out of here, but I did say I would be there on time, which I hate when I do that. I like the ambiguity. You don't have Rock Smash? You can't get to that ball?
Nope.
All right. Did you teach anyone Flash yet? Oh, I don't know if you need it.
Cave. I don't see anybody in that art. Yeah, Flash is good for Dark Cave.
All right, so you haven't encountered a Zubat yet.
I have not encountered a Zubat yet. Why did I do the Pokedex again?
Because you are filled with rage.
I think I might just put Rollin' Rock out front.
I guess.
Just because other stuff that I run into... Honestly, Geodudes are going to be a problem here. It's not going to be great.
If only your hops could use Bullet Seed.
I know. It's just...
Besides, by the time you save it and then give it to somebody else, it's not going to be a good move anymore.
That's probably true. That is probably true. And I have Miracle. I have the Miracle Seed also.
Again, like I said, I am trying to help you with this logic. I am not trying to be like, no. He's wasted his precious Bullet Seed.
This probably is better to just use at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think that Piplup can do that. So
I mean, you're saving yourself 6 levels of waiting.
It's true. Plus, having a Stab plus Miracle Seed is just a good...
And let's remember, Bullet Seed is solidly fine. I wouldn't call it a good move. I would get rid of probably Tail Whip.
I'm debating it, but also... So this is physical. Tail Whip would also make this do, 50% more damage.
Right? I guess that's true. A Tail Whip and then a Bullet Seed.
It's also 100% accuracy. So
yeah, all right, fuck Tackle. Yeah, go for it.
Tackle sucks. All my homies hate Tackle.
All my homies hate Tackle.
That's why I'm a terrible football player.
Yeah. Okay. You just progress.
Well, I figure there's a decent chance that I'm just going to put Zubat onto my team.
Oh, right. So then you have to walk all the way back and all the way back, getting those precious, tasty steps.
There's a Pokemon Center that's right nearby. Or I'll get a Sandshrew, I guess.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's so much better, dude. Congrats. Don't fuck up.
I don't know that I agree. I like a
better
Crobat.
Than a Zubat?
Better than a Zubat? Better than a Crobat. A Crobat is undoubtedly better than a Sandslash.
I guess. I think Sandshrew is a more interesting catch. Besides, you'll definitely have more chances to get a Zubat.
How many Pokeballs do I have?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
I have 6 + 1, so let's do Poison Powder.
Ooh.
I've only got 7 chances. Which is exactly as many turns as I'll get with this.
Sure. All right. I think you're lucky to get the Sandshrew because you could have got a Zubat and then never even seen a Sandshrew. Now you'll probably see a Zubat again.
I hope so. Crobat kicks ass.
Are pretty rare.
I'm going to stick with Pokeballs for now. I'll use the Great Ball if I have to.
It's also really hard to get to a Crobat because you have to make a Zubat survive forever.
I mean, yes.
As someone who failed at that, can't
Rock
wait to...
Oh, there it is. Uh-oh.
Hey!
Oh!
Wow! Sorry.
Just keeping an eye out for any. Oh my God! What the hell is
the
rollout?
Rollout?
Yeah, rollout. I was like, what the fuck is the move I'm thinking of? All right.
What's a nice sandy liquor?
There's was it Octomore or whatever, the one that's got all that peat in it?
Ugh. You could do that. I was thinking like Malibu rum, but...
Oh, like a sandy beach.
Yeah. Well, that's where I went with it, but you went to where you went with it.
If it fell from a great height, this Pokemon could save itself by rolling into a wall and bouncing.
Yeah, just like real life. Try it.
Can you look up Octomore? I want to make sure that I spell it right.
How do you even think you spell it?
Octomore, probably.
Like 8 Moors?
Yeah.
OCTOMORE.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is the whiskey.
That seems to be yes. Yep, that's it.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right. The question is, Joey, buddy.
Joey, dude, lose my number.
How are you? Oh, yeah, I took down a Pidgey in the wild. Wow.
Guess can't be helped.
Wow.
I'm literally a god. Later.
Okay, buddy.
Joey's a sociopath. All right, you taking out you noun? Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Oop. Hey.
Hey.
About fucking
All right.
time.
Things are looking up for Rick. You got a
buddy.
level 1 Piplup.
Yep.
Great Jorb. Be so careful. Switch training him.
Water Steel.
Water
Napoleon.
Steel. What does that feel like? Let's think for a minute. Like, what's the feeling of that?
Are there any liquors like named after Napoleon?
I'll just Google Napoleon liquor and we'll see what comes up.
Maybe also Liquor Emperor too.
Okay. Napoleon liquor. It's fucking listening to us. Holy shit. Cognac or brandy? Let me Google Emperor liquor.
Cognac. If this was cognac is not a bad one, to be dead honest.
Do cognac.
That would have also been a good one for.
That seems like the best option. Do cognac.
Cognac is pretty cool. COGN, right?
COGNAC.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, tight.
I think if it was a female Piplup, I might have gone with brandy.
Yeah, that's fair. With the I?
Probably not. Probably not.
All right, let's do it. Congrats, man. Your team's looking better all of a sudden.
Oh, God.
Get that unknown out of here, man. Top shelf. That's cute.
Badoop.
There you go. That looks like a team.
Alrighty.
You have a slight disparity in your levels.
Oh, yeah, and sadly, we're at because this is Gen 4, just thinking about the Togepi again, it's just normal flying as opposed to the modern ones where it would be fairy flying once it evolves.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just a weird...
It's
a weird hoot-hoot.
I guess that's one way to look at it. That's really how I think of myself, as a weird hoot-hoot.
I think it does get, like, better flying moves, but... Oh, boy. We got some work to do.
Did it just say surf?
Egg moves. Right. What do
It
you
knows
have?
surf?
Because it learns egg... So, egg Pokemon will learn egg moves if they can.
Sure. What did he get?
Let's see what we got. Woo!
Those are some moves, brother!
Whoa. Hey, everybody. Editor Rick here. Rare instance where I need to actually cut in directly rather than just throw a couple notes up on the screen. Some of you already know what I'm about to talk about, but for those who don't, something is a little bit wrong here. Not anything like crazy. Like, this is a fully legitimate egg. This Piplup has moves that it, is capable of knowing and all of these things. But something went a bit sideways in the prep for this that I didn't notice until after this recording session, which only lasts another, I think, episode anyway. So this gets into a bit of interesting nuance about how Pokemon breeding and Pokemon eggs work, specifically the moves that a newly hatched Pokemon will know. So nowadays there are 4 rules that define what moves a Pokemon will know when it is newly hatched. I believe these go in increasing order of priority. So essentially, the first rule applies first, the second rule applies next, the third rule applies after that, and so on and so on. And if it needs to overwrite other existing moves that were placed by an earlier rule, then it does so. A newly hatched Pokemon will know moves based off of these 4 rules. The first is any moves that a Pokemon has listed at level 1 in their learn set, they will automatically know upon being hatched. The second is that if the parent Pokemon both know a move that the hatched Pokemon can learn by leveling up, then the hatched Pokemon will just have that by default. The third is that any egg moves known by either parent, doesn't have to be both, just one, will also automatically be learned. And finally, and this one's super specific, if a Pichu is bred from parents where one of them at least is holding a light ball, the Pichu will know Volt Tackle, and that's a move that is not a normal egg move for Pichu. So you're looking at this list and seeing that there's an awful lot that doesn't apply, with the exception of level 1 moves, which is Pound, and you can see that on the screen right there. So the reason I had mentioned before that this is how it currently works is that it hasn't always worked this way. The Pichu rule only came in near the end of Gen 3, but that also, again, doesn't really apply here. The trick is, the egg moves used to only be applicable if they came from the father prior to Gen 6, And in addition to that, there's actually a rule in the middle that stopped existing in Gen 6 that allowed TMs or HMs to also be learned by a hatched Pokemon. And as you can see, Cognac knows Grass Knot, Surf, and Ice Beam, all of which are compatible HMs and TMs for a Piplup. Here's the problem, and here's why I didn't catch it right away. These rules about TMs, HMs, and egg moves prior to Gen 6 were only learnable if they were known by the father. And this was not changed if it was a female Pokemon breeding with a Ditto. Now, going back to our Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Let's Play, you will notice that Pippa was a female Empoleon. It's faster, Earthquake.
Please live.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Boy.
Which means that when breeding with a Ditto, none of these categories should be able to apply. The reason we didn't catch this is that these rules did change starting with Gen 6. TMs and HMs are no longer automatically learnable, and the egg moves can now come from either parent in modern Pokemon games. So what happened, as I learned when I went digging, the Pokemon that I had generated in order to be a parent to this egg, which I matched stats, matched moves, abilities, held item, as much as I possibly could, I matched experience points, everything, that Empoleon, I did not realize at the time, was male. So the end result was a set of moves that passed down following Rule 3 about compatible TMs and HMs that should not have been passed down at all. And every single other game we've played as part of Pokemon Rivals where we've actually competed against each other and actually had a prize egg have all been from Gen 6 forward. We started with XY, we played Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, we played Sun and Moon, we played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. None of these follow the older rules. So this was something that I brought up to the Discord. There was some conversation and a resolution was reached. I'm not going to spoil that because we actually make it part of the episode when it comes up. I believe that's 2 episodes from now. But I wanted to jump in here and let you guys know about what's going on there in the interest of transparency and playing fair and doing my due diligence to make sure that things are above board. So before anybody hops into the comments and goes, well, hang on a second, don't you worry, we are aware. It was a 1 in 8 chance of the Piplup that I picked back in 2021 being female. And that's just the way the dice roll sometimes. So anyway, back to the episode.
Wow!
Holy shit.
Pound, Grass Knot, Surf,
Damn.
and Ice Beam?
Damn.
What makes an egg move, like what determines what moves he learns? Is it like, did you know them in the past?
I believe,
are these basically...
I believe Pippa knew these moves, or at least some of them.
That's crazy.
I mean, it would have had to, because it would have been bred with a Ditto.
Well, shit, that changes things. That's crazy. Good for you.
Yeah, how did I do this? Because, yeah, I recreated the Pokemon.
So basically, he's level 1, but he's safe to leave in a battle. Go ahead.
No.
See, that
look
was
at this
trolling.
66666 all the way down.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, shit. Holy hell.
Yeah, well, get him out there and switch train him. Let's do this. He'll catch up to
That's nuts.
Niccolo pretty quick, at least, you know? Like,
Holy
just be so careful. I
yeah,
really do not
yeah.
want you to... If you're going to lose him, don't lose him in a stupid way, which I know you know, but I am just nervous because it's just easy to fuck up with the UI. Like, you're good. We're good.
The biggest thing to watch out for, because Gen 2 started throwing it in, was like Pursuit.
Yeah.
I don't think anything in here is going to have Pursuit, but...
Let's hope not. Wait, can you surf? Talk to the water. It'll say you don't have a badge,
you
right?
have to get a badge to, yeah.
All right. Ooh. And you can't rock pound?
No.
You can't just pound town?
I believe Flash is the only thing we have access to right now.
Zubat!
Oh, there's a Zubat.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Ice Beam!
Yeah.
No, I think... Yeah, no, you're not going to have...
Anyway, I mean, Roll and Rock will crush him with his rock throw.
Yeah, but this is also a rare instance where Fireball will actually be able to do something in here, so I should take advantage of that while I can.
You're a very careful player, Rick, and I appreciate that about you.
Well, trying to be. I feel like if on the times where I get more cavalier with it, I lose 4 of my members of my team, including my starter, all in one fight.
Which is funny because I'm usually pretty cavalier about it, and I've done all right. It's just luck. I think we just have different
early
luck.
game, you are much more subject to the whims of RNG than
RNGesus,
any other time.
Our
in the
Lord
game,
and Savior.
Here we go. Boink. I'm hoping I can get Fireball evolved by the time I'm out of here.
Good
really.
job, Cognac.
God damn it.
Insulting. Insulting.
There's a dude up there.
X-attack.
All right. So those are stairs that go down. Is this guy going to stop me from...
We'll find out.
All right.
More
Sandshrew.
Sandshrew. I guess he's not as rare as I thought, but still cool.
All right.
I
Guess let's go hops for this one.
Yeah, bullet seed the shit out of him.
Yeah. All right. I feel better about the diversity of my team at this point.
Well, yeah. You just had a couple of breakthroughs. That's big.
Yeah.
This guy's actually useful now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It would have been nice to not waste the TM. Like
Again,
by the that he was going to be learning this eventually anyway.
I agree with you for sure, but I feel like given how fucked you were in some ways and how he had literally nothing else, I think it was a good investment.
Yeah.
And again, bullet seed's fine, but it's not great. Like by the time you get to other things, you probably wouldn't even want it. It's so insulting. It's a limp XP bar, guys.
Yeah, yeah. all of the bars in this move so fucking slow too.
Joe, dude.
Jadude.
All right, let's do it. Ice beam.
Nope. Ice beam would also be not a good call.
It would be 4X, right?
I think it'd be neutral. No. Ice beam. Ice is super effective against rock, but not ground.
Is that right? Okay. But I don't think it's resisted.
I don't remember.
Well, we're not going to test it with your level 3 baby.
Ice is good against ground. Rock is good against ice.
Well, surf would have been good then. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Surf would have been great, yeah. But
we're not risking him yet.
Level 3, no.
No, I'm with you. You did the right thing.
Pa.
Damn.
So
see? This is so much
4 times effective, but yeah.
Hops is now your best Pokemon.
I don't know about that. In here, maybe.
Yeah, in here, maybe.
The fun part, too, aside from the fact... So, normally, Bullet Seed would be even better for this because by being a multi-hit move, there's light. A cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Bullet Seed would get by Sturdy based off of the way that works nowadays.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work that way this early in the game. Sturdy only helps for one-hit kill moves. Not moves that will kill you in one hit, but literally it's only for, like, guillotine.
Oh, that's
and that.
It's nice that they changed it. It's way more useful.
Yeah, it is way, way less good in the early days.
Those moves are so rare. Basically doesn't do anything. That's
which honestly
makes me
pretty glad that Roland Rock doesn't have Sturdy. He's got Rock Head, which means I can do moves that will that would normally damage me, and I just won't take damage for it. Nice. Yeah, hell yeah. Fucking Whooper.
Rough day.
Ruining my day.
Sorry, man.
Growl. I think I'm good with that.
I think
Growl.
you're good, considering you have crazy-ass moves.
Pound. I was like, what was the normal type move that I had?
Well, then.
Just a disgusting moveset to have right away.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, settle down.
Okay, before I go that way, let's check down here.
I don't think you could go down.
There was at least a person down here.
I think you can only do it if you surf, but I might be wrong.
No, there's like a little side.
Hey, you could almost fight.
Nearly. I think I want to get Cognac closer to 10 before I actually... Like, all 3 of these dudes, I really don't want to...
Sure. No, I don't blame you. You've had a rough day.
Plus, it's a good opportunity to get my 3 main dudes a little bit more leveling where I can. But yeah, my team has a pretty good diversity now, which I'm happy with.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I appreciate having 2 ground types right now because you've got your 3 poison types.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Doing great. Totally balanced teams. We're having a great time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Sandshrew/Sand Slash are probably not long for the team either once I do find another more diverse thing to have in there.
I feel like they can be good. Oh, I guess you can't go down here. Whoops.
Right. Whoa, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone here. Yeah, I actually don't know if I'm supposed to be headed north or south. We'll go to the bottom of this and then we'll see. Oh, another one. Oh, an Onyx. Jeez. Level 11. Fuck. All right.
You can... Hops can handle
This
it.
is going to be Hops. The problem is if it uses like Rock Throw, Hops could die.
I mean, it would be neutral.
Not with Rock. Rock would be super effective.
Does Plant not resist?
Don't think so.
All right, we'll kill him quick. You don't have the best options.
Nope. I'd prefer not to have to throw Cognac out there and hope for the best with Surf, but I guess Grass Knot would probably do a shitload.
It might, yeah.
It is good to know that I'm faster than Onyx, too.
And it's
Jesus
just
Christ.
dumb enough to keep using Harden.
That's fine. I really should have used Poison Powder there. That's all right.
Ah, bummer.
Mhm.
Okay,
All right.
that's fine. How's that strategy working for you, Caterpie?
It's fine. We're close enough now.
I
That
guess Metapod?
should be just enough. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Nice. Good, good, good. That should be some nice XP.
I think so. Yeah, 126.
There
Nice.
you go. Level 7. Wants to learn, like, Wiggle Butt.
A level
Wow,
8.
2 levels. Look at that.
Bubble.
Bubble.
No, thank
I
you.
don't think you need it.
Keep bold moves. Surf is unquestionably better than Bubble.
Good, good. And Hops. Good work,
All
buddy.
right.
Hiker Daniel.
I'm beating big time.
Whoa, I'm beating big time. Okay, Daniel, settle down.
So, another dude.
Oh,
Oh, he's got the spooky eyes.
Flippin' heck.
Zbats.
Zubat.
Ah.
Huh?
I'm almost at the point where I'd be comfortable letting Cognac do some stuff. I want to wait a little bit longer, though.
He's 3 levels up and no type disadvantage. He
I
would
know.
be fine.
I want to get into double digits.
for your emotional security.
I don't want anybody going
I
into
get
battle
it.
without double digits.
I get it.
I don't want to chance that.
I get it.
If I do well enough with the pre-gym grinding, then he might evolve too.
Great.
Then we'll both have a water starter, and one of ours will be a higher evolutionary level than the other.
Yeah, that seems fair.
It is a bummer that they do evolve at different levels like that
Yeah.
when they are otherwise presented as close to. Oh, is it 14? I thought it was 16. That's so
Jesus.
funny.
Hey, I hear if you hit B, they get stronger.
They do? Oh, I
Yeah.
should hit it right now. Wait, where's the B button? I can't see it.
Oh,
I was too
no.
slow.
Oh.
I was too slow. I actually kind of dig this design.
Flame Weasel.
It bothers me so much that in all the 3D games, they don't let Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion have their explosion shit most of the time.
Oh, I know. They look so dumb without it.
They look terrible without. Hi, Joey. Are you calling me to celebrate? I saw Wild Caterpie. What? You did? Wow. Oh, you failed? Wow. Not very good at catching Pokemon. Wow. Okay, bye.
Damn, Joey. You're
Jesus
going to a dark
Christ.
place.